Hello, and welcome to this introduction to the Digital Marketing MSc at Heriot-Watt University. This degree is designed for a transition into a digital marketing career. My name is Dr. Kathryn Waite, and I am an Associate Professor in Digital Marketing at the Edinburgh Business School, Heriot-Watt University. I'd like to start our talk by considering what is digital marketing. You've probably all experienced digital marketing in some shape or form, and it's important, I think, to understand how digital marketing operates in a business context. It fits within a firm by focusing on achieving marketing objectives, which will be to make profit, to grow sales, to satisfy customers, through applying digital technology. Digital marketing skills are highly valued by employers, and particularly so in the current business climate. However, although there is a great need for digital marketing skills, training and education up to now has not been sufficient to meet the digital skills gap. And therefore, organisations and governments around the world are focusing on growing digital skills within the workforce in order to achieve the necessary economic targets. With this in mind, we've designed a Digital Marketing MSc at Heriot-Watt that has strong links with industry in all its activities. This is something with which I am particularly committed in order to ensure that what we teach you is of immediate relevance to your future career. The new MSc is designed with today's digital marketing practice in mind, and in addition to providing you with foundational knowledge in marketing, which of course you will need as digital marketing is seeking to achieve marketing objectives, we have also added in courses in entrepreneurship, consumer psychology, and computer programming. These three elements, the ability to understand how small, medium-sized enterprises operate as in terms of entrepreneurship, but also the agility and responsiveness that comes with entrepreneurship are important. The ability to understand how consumers respond and process online information is again a growing trend within digital marketing. And finally, you will find when you are a digital marketer, you will be working with multidisciplinary teams and with some that have become digital marketers from a programming background, and therefore is of interest to understand and to appreciate the fundamentals of computer programming. In addition to its links with industry, we are also really proud to have accreditation by a leading internationally recognised professional organisation, the Chartered Institute of Marketing, which has over 30,000 members worldwide. We often refer to this as CIM. Membership of CIM is linked to gaining its qualifications. And upon completion of your MSc, you will gain exemption from modules which form part of either the Level 4 CIM certificate or the Level 6 diploma. Essentially what this means is that the CIM recognises the quality and content of our courses and gives you recognition for prior learning. CIM qualifications are widely recognised and attest your marketing skills. It will add further weight to your CV to say that you have got recognition for this prior learning, and if you choose, after completing your MSc, you can go on and pay the subscription to take the further qualifications. The prior learning which you have clearly means that the overall cost of your qualification is reduced, and this may mean something to your employers if they require you to have this certification. I just want to focus now on your programme of study. We teach over 3 semesters, Semester 1 starts in September and semester 2 in January, with semester 3 running over the summer months. In semester 1 you will be taught courses in international strategic marketing and contemporary consumers. These courses are mandatory, which means that you have to complete them, there's no choice here, and form part of the core of your marketing knowledge. These courses are shared with students taking other marketing degrees. You also have a mandatory course in C11DX, Digital Customer Experience. This is a course which focuses on the customer online journey, and digital customer design is a key component of a digital marketing practitioner's working life. In the final selection, you have a choice of an optional course, and I will go over these on the next slide. In semester 2, you have 2 courses, again which are shared and again which contribute to this backbone, this core of marketing knowledge. One of which is Research Philosophy and Practice, which provides training in a range of research skills that prepares you for your digital dissertation project, and provides a foundation for future roles which you may have in market insight and business consultancy. You also have a mandatory course in branding and communications, which helps you to master the key principles of brand management by learning how integrated marketing communications create a valuable brand with strong, effective messaging. And we have to recognise that digital marketing will form part of an overall communication strategy using multiple channels. And then, as part of your degree, you are required to take C11DA, Digital Marketing Analytics. In this course, you will develop an understanding of the theory and foundations of digital marketing analytics and gain experience of evaluating content plans. And also, as part of this course, you will gain an additional qualification in Google Analytics, which is a certification which is widely recognised by industry and which many practitioners are required to update each year. And finally, in semester 3, you have the Digital Marketing Dissertation. So these are the options which I spoke about earlier. This is a selection of optional courses that draw on pioneering work in research and innovation from the Edinburgh Business School faculty. And these include Strategic Innovation Management, which looks at international strategic responses to technology change. And then we have Contemporary Business Technology, which will look at a range of business technologies, including the use of gamification to improve social and environmental sustainability. We also have, in this semester 1 selection, Database and Information Systems, where this connects you to work in the Computer and Information Systems research within the School of Mathematics and Computer Science. And if you have a numerate background here, you can learn about how databases and information systems are constructed, which gives you practical data management insight. We also, in semester 1, offer you a course in entrepreneurship and creativity, which is delivered by Professor Laura Galloway, who is a leading academic in entrepreneurship and innovation. In semester 2, we have another 4 options. You can choose to take C11LM, the legal context of marketing, which looks at the regulation of digital platforms. You can also take project management, which gives you skills that are essential in the digital workplace, since you will be managing and looking at several projects of digital transformation. In social media marketing, we examine how online communities are formed and perform, and apply a technique called netnography, which is used to gain customer insight when we look at how customers perform within online channels. And also to address the consumer psychology term within digital marketing, we have a course in Psychology for Marketing. And finally, for those who are interested in e-commerce, we have a course again delivered by the School of Mathematics and Computer Science, which is on e-commerce technology, which looks at website build and design. Throughout your course of study, you will be gaining skills and knowledge that will enable you to demonstrate to employers your employability. The coursework assignments that you have test your ability to research and critically apply core knowledge to specific tasks, and also provides you with experiences of team working, professional presentation and communication selectivity. We have several courses that are coursework assessed only, but there are also others that provide examinations. And I know that examinations can be quite scary, but they do test your ability to independently recall and apply core theory, and gives you a professional fluency in core concepts and debates, which you may have to bring into play when you are in an interview situation. In order to support you in both your coursework and examination, Heriot-Watt University Learning and Teaching Academy offers students an absolutely amazing range of extracurricular short courses, often a lunchtime or an afternoon course, that students can enrol voluntarily to take, which will provide them with training and advice and support in preparing their work for assessment. In semester 3, we have the dissertation project. This is where you pick a topic of interest and relevance to you, and it will test your ability to identify a knowledge gap and work autonomously to gather primary evidence. What this does, it provides you with experience of applying research skills and knowledge, and enables you to develop a topic specialism, a calling card, you may say. Often when you go to interviews, you will be asked to present a short introduction to something that interests you, or something that's a passion that you have in the digital sphere, and this enables you to do that. The dissertation will help you and give you insight into an area where you may want to share this in an employment situation, or indeed just to demonstrate a general passion for digital developments. These are some sample digital marketing dissertation topics that students have done previously at the Edinburgh Business School with my supervision, but also these are topics which I have seen emerging within the digital domain that practitioners are talking about, that I see reports of in the press, and I think these are really interesting areas to look at. There is the impact of online reviews and ratings on purchase intention. One of the key elements here is authenticity and trust in online reviews and ratings. And the international marketing differences. So do these change according to cultural context? Do these change according to demographic factors such as gender or age? There are lots of unanswered questions in these areas. And how we as digital marketers might want to manage reviews and ratings is a constant challenge. There is also the use of emerging social media for branding activity. Just this week, I have been on a webinar series from a company in America who's offered these to marketing practitioners on the use of TikTok in branding activity, some of the do's and don'ts, some of the key trends here, and how TikTok has been used effectively by brands to cut through all the digital marketing noise during the COVID-19 pandemic. There is a broad area of trust in online channels, not just what makes us trust, but how we regain trust. What do you do if trust has been breached? There is a whole range of theory that has been established on customer trust in offline channels, but this has still got to be tested and applied to specific online channels. Then there is elements to look at how e-commerce strategy has changed, evolved, has jumped forward maybe during COVID-19, and in which sectors and for which businesses. I'm particularly interested in here what's happening in the non-profit sectors. I can see a number of creative and innovative solutions emerging, particularly from charity fundraisers, in order to make up the shortfall that they are experiencing. There is a whole raft of work that needs to be done on ethics and digital marketing, and in particular an area that I'm interested in is the impact and the use of influencers, particularly as many of these influencers are young and are possibly in a very insecure position. Recently, influencers have formed a union to look at terms and conditions in the US, and this is something which I think will be of growing importance in marketing, digital marketing communications. And the final element that I'm interested in is the quantified self. Anyone out there with an Apple Watch that counts your steps and your heartbeat and your sleep patterns? These are all information that's being fed back to the consumer, and it's very interesting how the psychology of that is affecting consumer behaviour and how that might create space for brands to meet customer needs. So to conclude our little chat, I do want to say that I am very proud to be part of a leading marketing faculty at Edinburgh Business School, and also that I am very pleased that our students are so satisfied. We work very hard and we are very we work in partnership, I think, and collaboration, definitely with students, to ensure that the student experience at Edinburgh Business School and Heriot-Watt meets the student needs. The marketing subject group was ranked 1st in Scotland and 4th in the UK in the National Student Satisfaction Rankings. We, in our group, boast internationally renowned professors in communications and branding, Professor Tahiri, and entrepreneurship, Professor Galloway. And in addition, we have Professor Marilyn Carrigan, who is a leading professor in sustainability and ethical and sustainable consumption. Within the group as well, we have 2 academics who have published textbooks. There is Professor Stephen Carter, who's published a leading textbook in global marketing management, and you can see here the textbook that I have published in digital marketing together with my colleague Rodrigo Perez Vega. We also have experts in entrepreneurship in Elaine Collinson and Dr. Andrew McLaren, and retail atmospherics and consumer diversity, Dr. Chris Dodd. You will learn from Dr. Ian Grant, who will be your lecturer on contemporary consumers and who has published several journal articles on digital consumption. The other area which we are very proud to be on this degree is connected to the School of Mathematics and Computer Science, MAX, who are a leading school and have been involved in several significant developments in the world of digital technology. And finally, the Edinburgh Business School has a business incubator that has secured more than £90,000 of funding and has launched various exciting projects, from the world's first flat pack solar energy collector to exciting technology for cyclists and new ways of recycling food waste. There's a diverse range of businesses there, and if you are taking this programme in order to launch a digital business of your own, you will find invaluable support and knowledge within that incubator. So to conclude, I'd like to thank you for listening to me, and I really hope to see you soon. I'm very proud of this digital marketing degree, and I'm very excited to meeting everybody as Programme Director. Thank you.